How often do you wake up to see that the 800 subscribers that you have accumulated over the past year have tripled? By the way, I had intended to release this video on Sunday the 7th, but I was very unhappy with it. I decided to completely redo it because I was just way too focused on trying to get people to sign up on Patreon, which I still hope you do, but I mean, that was not supposed to be the point of this video. So here is a redone version. So we recently passed 2 grand as far as subscribers are concerned. In fact, we're coming up on 2,400 here as I'm recording this. And my gosh, that's just insanely awesome. Shadiversity, it has been a tremendous honor and privilege for me to have made that sword replica of Imperius for you. I'm so glad you like it, and thanks for the shout out and putting me in a whole nother park game as far as YouTube goes. If it wasn't clear already, I'm pushing to make this channel a career, all things considered. So this deal collaboration thing I did with Shad was indeed very helpful, and I suspect it's going to be the kickoff for the snowball effect, or the domino effect, whatever. The deal I made with Shad was for him to tell his audience about me, and in exchange I'll make a prop replica of his choice. Turns out he already made a 3D model of Imperius from his novel, so he had me make that. Had to wait a while though, I didn't have a 3D printer at the time, it's actually sitting over by my desk there. But now here we are. 2,300 subs is okay, kid.
But it don't make you grand champion.
Soon, 2,000 is going to become 10,000. That's going to become 50,000. That'll become 100,000, and eventually we'll reach 1 million. That's the goal anyway. And once we reach that point, who knows? Well, I guess we'll know when we get there, right? Now, let me tell you what I'm going to do with June's earnings from Patreon, which is $125. You notice the change in the audio?
Okay, I did record this video with the Yeti mic, but I used a really slow laptop to record it and the audio file got all jacked up. But this is what my voice sounds like using it. It's really good. Studio quality. So expect this from every video after this one.
I got my hands on one of these Yeti microphones, and no, they aren't sponsoring my sorry ass. Previously, I had been using this lavalier mic right here. But that's in the past. I've got this new microphone, and it's gonna be sticking around for a while. But yeah, and that's kind of what I feel I should do with my Patreon earnings, you know, use it to reinvest back in the channel, subsequently adding value to the content, making it better. And who knows, maybe the earnings will double in July and I can get a second camera. And secondly, I opened a Dropbox account, and I'm adding all the patterns I ever made into that account for you guys to use. And the best part, I'm not charging you guys a dime. I'm charging you several hundred dimes. Nah, just kidding. All my patterns through my Dropbox account are free for you guys to take and use. Personal use only, resale, profit, and claiming them as your own are obviously not allowed. So yeah, all of you who have been requesting for the patterns for the last several months, particularly those who wanted the pattern for my anti-material rifle, I mean, I must have given that pattern out like 4 times. You can rest easy now. I'm going to be adding more and more patterns to the Dropbox account until I run out. And then the only new ones are the ones that I'm also making that are new for myself. If you want to download any of them, just follow the links in the video descriptions with the corresponding item. So if you want, say, the pattern for the steel longsword from Skyrim, go check out those videos and the link will be in the video description of that video. And just download it. There's text files explaining how to use them, and don't worry, I promise that the files are not a virus. I'm also going to be later adding all the patterns for the armor pieces I made, and yes, that includes my Daedric armor.
It looks like a Fortnite skin, honestly.
I'm going to have to scan all of those hand-drawn patterns, and yes, I still have all of them, and I'm just gonna take the digital file that I get, trace it in Illustrator, and then make those available for you guys to download. Simple as that. It's gonna take some time though. I'm not gonna be able to upload all of them overnight, but there will be more and more and more until I get saturated, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much all the recent events in a nutshell. Tripling my sub count, using my Patreon earnings to reinvest, and actually taking action to get those patterns out to you guys. And again, welcome all the newcomers from Shadiversity's channel. It's so good to have you guys here. I hope I can live up to your guys' expectations and just, you know, keep making those videos and just get better and better every time. My subscriber count may have tripled since last week, but I am not done, not by a long shot.
This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
I have just so many things I want to do for this channel, and I'm just very stoked and excited for the future, and I hope you guys will join me on that journey for years to come. But that's gonna do it for now. My name is David, the Quantum Leaper. I'll see you in the next build, friend.